And we're on.
Is the Sini-Gang with l-boogy.
And Sterno Supernova.
What is going on there, Sterno?
Nothing much, Boogie. How you doing?
Doing all right. Doing all right. What do we have on the agenda for today?
I don't know. I mean, the only thing I know about is that we're going to actually be drinking this podcast, which isn't that weird, but for us, it's not usual. Unless you count the very first podcast we did where we were drinking wine. What are we drinking? What is this?
We're drinking bourbon.
Yeah, but what? Buffalo
Trace.
Right.
So it's your basic standard bourbon.
Is this like middle of the road? I don't know how my bourbon's very much.
It's a good mid-range bourbon. Okay. There's cheap bourbon.
Yeah.
There is middle average everyday bourbon, and then there's I guess your top shelf or your hard to get bourbon.
Okay.
So this is your Buffalo Trace, which is one of my favorites, but not exactly.
Did I go overboard on mine considering how much you put in your glass? I think I might have overdone it.
Yes. Bourbon is not a drink that's...
Well, I did like two fingers.
You gulp.
Two big fat fingers, I guess. I'm not gulping. I know you don't gulp.
Well, bourbon is not a drink that you drink.
You sip on it, right? Yeah, you sip on it, right?
Yeah, it's well, if you want to drink it like a soda if you want.
No. I know better than that.
You can do it. I can't.
Yeah.
It's a strong drink.
All right, here we go.
For you non-alcoholics out there, bourbon is not your typical. It's not for everyone. I can tell you that.
It's not beginner, definitely not. Well, it could be, but no.
Hell no, that's not for beginner.
I'm saying beginner is what people give you. Like, some people surprise you with tequila. When you're a little kid and your dad just makes you drink something just to see your reaction because he's been drinking. I'm talking about like, hey, let's see what happens when the little guy drinks wine, or just see the reaction, or beer. And he also says like maybe get them out of the habit of liking it. So I don't know. Did your dad do that and make you?
Nope.
Whoops. Okay, that's my family.
I mean, I had drinks given to me by them, not to make me not like them, but to say, hey, let's see what he does.
Well, yeah, basically that.
It's not like, hey,
it's like when you give kids like pineapple or something weird and see what their reaction is, or like lemon for the first time, right? Don't you think?
Nah.
Oh, dang, that's my impression of it.
I don't know, but see, we grew up different lives.
That's true.
I grew up well.
What, you're gonna say you grew up normal?
No, but I grew up with a lot of people who drank before the age of 18. So
yeah. There's a whole chapter of my dad's life. I don't know when he started. I don't know if he started drinking early or not. I'm sure he drank. I mean, in the Philippines, I don't even know what the drinking age is in the Philippines. Do you know what that is?
No.
No. So.
But according to from what I know of my cousins, there is none.
Then I'm sure he drank legally. I'm pretty sure my dad drank legally. I guess
I'm not talking about my dad. I'm not talking about my dad. I was talking about myself.
Oh.
I grew up around family and friends who.
Yeah, I was saying that too, because I grew up around my father and his uncle and my uncles, who drank, whatever, whenever. I don't think they had that many rules.
And I'm just saying my family, friends, or whatever, they didn't really say, hey, you're not 21, don't drink that. They said, hey, do you want a beer?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
but not to say I was drinking a lot when I was under 21 either.
No.
But I'm just saying, this ain't a beginner's drink.
No,
bourbon is not a beginner's drink.
No,
bourbon is a man's drink. I
don't even think even at this age, I don't have enough experience to really appreciate the variations, or the, like, if you give me top shelf and lower shelf, I would.
If I gave you a $10 bottle of bourbon versus a $100 bottle of bourbon,
it would.
You probably wouldn't.
The differences would be lost on me. Is what I'm trying to get to. Yeah.
Well, this is about a $35 bottle.
Yeah, that's fine.
$30, $35, and it's a quality. Quality. I don't know who I'm speaking to out there, but
Yeah.
If you do know your bourbons, you do know your Buffalo Trace, which is what we are drinking. And in Virginia, it that at times gets hard to find.
Buffalo Trace specifically.
Yes, especially in Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach is
Bourbon drinking.
yes, it is.
Really?
There's a bourbon is a big deal in Virginia Beach.
Isn't it a southern drink? Basically, that's why.
No.
Where is it generally made? It's like
Kentucky.
Yeah, the thing is a southern.
No, but if you probably go down to Florida and find this everywhere, and people don't drink it, or even like Georgia, or but here, man, people stand in line waiting for it, waiting for the delivery truck at the store.
All right.
And like it's funny because I will go to like New York or New Jersey and walk into the liquor store and see on like aisles of stuff that I can't find here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But hey, I mean, and there are certain drinks that you can't find anywhere. But
like for instance,
Pappy Van Winkle,
which is what?
A bourbon.
Bourbon. Oh, okay. Either like aged specially or something, and like a special cask.
It's just sought after. In fact, I think it's the same people that make Buffalo Trace make Pappy Van Winkle.
So that's their Lexus compared to Toyota. Is what you're saying? Their high end line.
Yes, it is. So, but this stuff is not easy to drink. And I drink a lot of bourbon.
Yeah, I'm working at it. I mean, what I'm saying is like when I drink, I have to concentrate to do this correctly because I want to drink fast. I usually drink stuff fast.
See, that's the thing. You're not drinking to drink, and that's what I was trying to say. You don't drink it. You taste it.
Yeah, I know.
You enjoy it. You experience it.
So that's what I'm saying. I have to tell myself, you got to take your time, enjoy it, go along for the ride, not for the result of
when you're thirsty.
Quenching thirst.
Yeah, you don't drink bourbon.
No, I don't. I hope not, because that's just wrong.
It's similar to like going to a fancy restaurant, and then you get that tiny ass plate with like 3 dots of food.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna gulp that down in one bite.
You savor every morsel because it costs money and it's supposed to be high quality. And
I mean, I don't know who I'm talking to, but we don't do that anyways.
And I was gonna say, when was the last time we went to one of those, like cheaper, teeny tiny portion places? And this is the filtration and distillation of a pea, and I want you to understand the effervescence of whatever, that kind of crap. We don't go to the places like that
because we can't afford it.
Well, yeah, I went to one that was sort of on that level, like the lower level of that level, and I'm like, it's not for me. I'm just like, I only went there because the girl wanted to go there, and
but you're also not a person who
what?
You don't seek like unique foods, or you don't always look for like the best meal. I'm not trying to put you down. I'm not trying to put you down.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think you are, but I bet you kind of are.
I know.
I'm just like, what's going on?
Like, you're not the kind of person who says, I am going to find the best steak in the
town.
city.
Yeah.
No, you're going to say, yeah, I'm good with going to the local steakhouse, your Long Branch or whatever. And you're happy with that.
Yeah. But
whereas me, I'm the kind of guy I need to try. Well,
so basically, you're a true foodie. I'm just like
I don't even say myself as a foodie.
No,
because I don't like. There's a lot of foods I don't like. There's a lot of foods I won't try.
Well, okay. What is the definition of a foodie? I mean, just the way
I like food. I don't know. You're the one that brought the term up.
That's what I'm saying.
You're calling me a foodie, and then you don't know what you're calling me.
I always thought a foodie was someone who goes for the high quality uniqueness. I didn't say you have to like everything to be a foodie, right? That's
I don't know, because I don't like a lot of foods.
Yeah, you do. I don't. I mean, I know. Because I remember one time I was saying, hey, we're Filipinos. We are adventurous in eating. You're like, no, we're not. Or no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I just figured it was just everybody. But
I don't like squid. I don't like fish.
You just like knocked out a whole whole bunch.
I mean, I'll eat some fish. Let me just say that I eat the normal fish. I'll have
the normal fish.
I'll eat salmon. I'll have whiting, cod,
catfish.
If it's a fillet and fried.
Are you
Probably.
you're not one of the people that can't deal with the fish with the eyes still on it,
No,
are
I
you?
can deal with it. I just don't like it.
Oh, okay. I mean, some people just get freaked out when they see the whole fish or whatever, the animal with the
I'm not
eyes.
freaked out. I just don't like it.
No, I'm not saying you are, but I'm saying that I've dealt with people like, oh, I can't, oh, I can see it. It has eyes. I can't deal with it. I can't eat it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not me. Okay, that's you. Fine. You know. But yeah,
yeah, like I try to find the best burger in the city.
yeah, you were just talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, and how I like to go to every if I hear of a good burger, I will go to where that burger is.
Right.
Whereas you're happy going to Red Robin.
You brought that up.
It is true. That's the thing.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with Red Robin. They got bottomless fries, dude.
Which I don't even like their fries.
They're fine.
See, and exactly what. Yeah, you're like, that's good enough. It's fine.
Yeah.
And to me, fine is not fine. I want awesome. I want to be impressed.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to a place that gives me something good. And I'm not eating just to satisfy my hunger. I'm eating to enjoy the food.
Mm-hmm.
So and it could be French fries.
Right.
If the fries suck, I'm not gonna like it.
I didn't say they sucked.
Okay, well, if the fries are just okay.
Yeah, I'm
if
okay
the burger's
with
just okay.
I guess I'm more okay with okay than you are.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and you're the kind of guy that you will devour. You will devour a meal.
Mm-hmm.
And I am the kind of guy that likes to make that meal last.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say I pay $20 for a burger, which is crazy, but I have done it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna finish that burger in 2 minutes.
Right.
Whereas I've seen you do that.
I have done that. I'm not gonna lie. I have done that. And I'm like, oh crap! I finished the $20 burger in 2 minutes. That kind of thing. Like, oh, I should have slowed down a little bit. And that's what I'm saying. I have to put myself in that frame of mind when I'm enjoying something, drink or food or whatever of quality.
Yes. Hence this bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
You should be tasting it.
I am.
You should notice the taste when it first hits your tongue,
mm-hmm.
and then the taste of your breath after you've swallowed,
mm-hmm.
which sounds so funny.
I know. I'm just like, keep going. That sounds weird. I'm not going to be joining you on that little, I don't know what you call it, your Bourbon 101, mini TED Talk thing that you're doing right now. So.
But I'm also not a bourbon expert either.
Right.
I don't want people to get the wrong impression.
Of the people in this room, you are the expert if you go by versus me. Yeah. But yeah, in the grand scheme of the world, no, you are not. I know that for sure. I'm the guy to go then and say, hey, bourbon and ginger, that's my drink. Bourbon and ginger ale. No, I don't care what shelf it's on, just bourbon, ginger ale, boom.
Yep, and you probably wouldn't even know if they didn't even give you bourbon. Let's say
I'd be like, hey, this bourbon tastes different. Oh, that's vodka. I'm like, oh shoot, okay, that explains it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, stop and smell the roses.
Stop and enjoy the bourbon.
Or, there are things that, you should just appreciate. Take the time to appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when, I spent $35 on a bottle of bourbon and it's good stuff. And you just drink it like, okay. I know, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying don't do that.
I'm not doing that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying don't do that.
I'm enjoying. I don't think I even got past one finger down. So for me, that's like iceberg slow, glacier slow. I mean, so yeah.
Yeah, and I like beers. I'm a beer guy.
Yeah.
I like different beers. I like quality beers. I'm a beer snob.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then I will, share beers with everybody, saying, "Hey, try this one." And then
you get a little frustration because not everybody's on the same.
It's not frustration. It's just I realize that
because we have a guy in our group of friends that he's a beer drinker, but he's just basic Bud or whatever.
Yep, and he's a Budweiser drinker.
Yeah,
and that's all. He drinks Bud and Coronas, and that's
pretty much
it.
Yeah,
and he doesn't venture outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that is frustrating.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying.
When
you say, "Hey, there's more to life outside of Budweiser and Corona," and I don't want to sound like the Bud Light commercial. I'm not trying to tell you to, drink mead.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to remember how that commercial went. Yeah.
I'd like a mead.
Is it autumnal or something?
Artisanal.
Artisanal, sorry. Yeah. I couldn't remember what
Although I do appreciate a good artisanal mead.
I know. I was thinking I like artisanal mead, but yeah.
But there, I don't know if you've developed it. You've had enough beers to know that there are good beers and bad beers.
Oh yeah.
So,
but I can still be fine with a Corona. It doesn't bother me to drink Corona. Are you like one of those people like I can't drink Corona now, or not?
No. I would drink a Corona. Corona is cheap.
Do you drink Bud?
Yeah. Well, some of the bars I go to, a Bud's $2, whereas the beers I do like are like $6.
Right.
So sometimes, yeah, if I am just drinking, and there's nothing on tap that I want to experience or try, if I've tried them all and I don't like any of them,
right,
I'll just settle for the $2 PBR or whatever.
Right.
So I'll do that. So I'm not putting down people who drink, PBRs and Coors Lights and Budweisers. It's just I just want people to try other things. And if you don't like the other things and you want to go back to your Bud Lights, then
yeah,
more power to you.
Did the friend we were talking to about the beers? Did he like the Saint Bernardus? I don't remember. Like the Belgian ale.
I don't know. I don't know if he even tried it.
Oh, okay.
I know you really like that.
Oh,
you talk about that a lot.
Yeah, I do like it. I just don't want to buy it because it's expensive.
Saint Bernardus ABT 12 is the drink that you're talking about.
Yep.
Because Saint Bernardus is just
the brewery. Yeah.
They make more than that.
Right.
So. Yeah, and you really obviously like that.
Because it was one of those, normally I don't like beer that's kind of warmish, and it was warm, but it still had very smooth to me. Very I don't know if I don't see that's the thing when you're not a connoisseur or you don't know the right terminology to use, and even if you did know it, maybe you're talking over certain people's heads that don't really know the terminology either. So it was just very smooth. It was very, you could tell the quality, just talking in general terms. Like I said, I don't know what the right terms are. So there you go.
The thing is, you think you're not an expert at any of this, but I think you are.
What do you mean I'm not? Yeah, wait. What do you think? Wait, let me get this straight. Let me say. You say I am, but I don't think I am.
You don't. You always say I'm not the beer expert. I don't know any of this. But the thing is, you are.
What?
You always say I'm not a foodie. But the thing is, you have experienced lots of foods. You always defer it to me. But the thing is, you have enough knowledge and experience yourself to call yourself expert anyways.
I don't know about that. I'm not really sure if I'm on board with that statement, but
how many different beers have you tried in the past 6 months?
I don't know. I lost track.
More than 2?
Oh yeah.
More than 10?
Maybe around 10. I'm just guessing.
It'd be more than 10. I'd say
I'm not always hanging out with you. Sometimes
no. When you do hang out with me.
I
mean, just yesterday you had a different beer that you never had before, right? You had a beer that you've never had before yesterday.
What do we have? Oh, right. Right. Yeah, that was a beer. Yeah. It's just a regular ale.
But... 2 weeks ago, we went to a brewery.
Yeah.
You had one beer?
Wasn't that a cider?
2?
Oh, wait. Oh, which brewery?
Maker's Craft.
Oh, right. I had
2?
I know I had the one port, whatever it is.
Well, that's 2 different beers right there.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying I don't always drink either. You well, we went out to brunch yesterday. You
were saying you don't always drink, but you
guys had mimosas. I had
we did, but I'm not saying you drink as much as me.
You
go to. I mean, yeah, we went. I go to this brewery here by us all the time. And yeah, I drink a lot there. But you have had more than one drink there.
Yeah,
you've had more than 2 drinks there.
Yeah,
I think you've had more than 3 drinks.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Something like that.
In the past 6 months, you've had maybe more than 6 different beers there. And then so you don't think you've had a lot, but you have.
Okay.
And you always say, I don't know what I like. I don't drink anything. But the thing is, you do.
Well, I like to
just accept.
I limit more than you do as far as drinking. I like to,
Don't compare. That's the thing.
I'm saying,
Don't compare to me.
no, that's why I'm
Don't
deferring to you
compare to me
because you have a wider base of knowledge.
Don't
And
don't though.
well,
Don't
I'm saying
compare
when
to
we were
me.
having a discussion, and then we're trying to say who has, to put knowledge out there. I like amber beers. Yeah. I like certain kinds of beers more than I don't like the sours that you like. I don't like not very much. I don't like
but if a random person had, or one of your friends who doesn't know me, or one of, or maybe say one of our friends who does know both of us,
right,
comes up to you and you say, hey, what's a good beer? You always say, oh, ask l-boogy.
That's true.
But you have enough knowledge to answer that yourself. That's what I'm saying. I don't
think people
have. You think you don't, but you do.
I also think, like, I always think my like I said, I think you have more of a wider palate, wider experience than I do. Yeah. You just said you drink more beer, more different.
I do, but that doesn't mean you don't have the knowledge yourself.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'd prefer to someone who knows more about more stuff than my little narrow thing, because I don't venture that far out of what I like. Every now and then I'll say, hey, let me just try this because it sounds cool, but that's a random thing.
So let's say in the 757, what's your favorite beer?
I don't know. I mean, I always fall back to Red Nun and O'Connor's, but that's not my favorite. That's just when we were there, I got Red Nun.
But what would you say is your favorite?
I don't know.
You've obviously had more than 10.
Yeah, I know. That's another thing. I don't remember. 10, they all kind of blend to me in my mind. You have a more distinct memory of each individual one. I don't. To me, it's like
because I was enjoying the drinks and and experiencing
and
them.
I was drinking them to quench my thirst.
As I was drinking, I was experiencing them.
There you go. So you're more of a connoisseur, whereas
the thing is,
I'm a consumer more than a connoisseur.
I'm just saying you have the knowledge. You're just not. You're just not retaining it. Or
then I don't have it. So if I'm not retaining it, then I don't have the knowledge.
Let's say a girl came up to you and said, "Hey, I want to."
Well, what do you like? Do you like the sour? Do you like
no? Let's say some random girl or some girl you just struck up a conversation with says, "Hey, I want a good beer. Let's go get a good beer. Where do you go and what do you give her?" It doesn't have to be your favorite.
No, I would go someplace like
where. No, don't say like. Give me a place. Give me a drink.
Like the place we go to, Quick and Pour, or to Bottle Craft, or something where there's a big selection, and then we can start talking from there. It's a longer conversation, like, hey, what do you like? You have something sweet.
Give me a place and a drink.
I just gave you two places.
You didn't give me a thing. You said I'll go like a Peck a Pour or like a Bottle Craft and see what they have, and lots of drinks there.
Well, I just named this place. I think
I would go to Benchtop,
and
we will get there is a oyster sour there that I don't even like oysters, but it's my favorite.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think I had that one.
I hate oysters. I don't even eat oysters. You know this.
Yeah, I know.
But they have an oyster. They have an oyster sour there that I love.
Really?
Yes.
Ugh. That sounds nasty.
I don't eat crickets, but I've had. They have a beer that they brew with crickets there.
Wasn't that a place? Wasn't there a place?
Grasshopper. It was grasshoppers.
Yeah, wasn't there a place where they actually had them as like a little bowl that you eat?
Yeah, it's a trendy thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, that's a different topic. They're going to make it so
people eat grasshoppers.
Yeah, they're going to use them more for protein. They might hide it in the food that you don't even realize you're eating insect parts.
Yeah, if you go to Seattle, if you watch a Mariners game, baseball game,
yeah,
one of the snacks you can buy at the concessions is fried grasshopper, and it sells out there because people like it. I've tasted fried grasshopper. It's salty, it's crunchy, and it's nasty.
Okay, I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering where that was going to end up, because if you said you loved it, I'd be like, really?
So let's say a girl came up to you and said, I want to, let's go eat. Nothing fancy. Where do you go? And what do you eat?
I don't know. I usually go to, the last girl I took to Salvatore's, an Italian place.
What?
Italian place over near us.
So that's what you would do again. So let's say tonight a girl calls you up and says, hey, let's go eat. Nothing fancy.
Yeah.
So you go to Salvatore's and eat spaghetti.
No, we had chicken cacciatore.
So that's what you would get with this other girl.
Well, yeah. It's kind of cheating because I used that for the previous girl. But yeah.
That's the point. You practice with other people.
Oh, I know. I'm saying, right. But it also feels kind of like.
Believe me, I do the same thing.
Okay. Yeah. because it was a really good dish, and yeah, I keep thinking about it, like getting it again.
Yeah.
So,
I go to Alkaline.
hmm
I get ramen. I get the pork
right.
tonkatsu ramen, and that's
Mhm.
what I tell the girl, and we share. We will share a appetizer of wings there. They have some of the best wings in the world.
In the world,
Yes,
really?
yes.
I knew you liked the place. I never heard you say the wings were the best in the world.
We've had conversations
About the
on
yeah,
on our
about
chat
how
on our group chat about these wings. I've sent pictures and said these are the best wings in the world.
oh
And then later on, after I've had these chats, there was an article written by one of these food blogs. They
yeah,
rated these wings number 2 in the country.
really?
Yes.
Oh wow, all right,
You've had the wings. You
yeah,
obviously didn't care.
they were good. They were fine.
So yeah.
Yeah, Alkaline's a good choice.
Yep. That's
So,
where I would go. That's why. Of course it's a good choice.
right, okay.
Yeah, and when we venture to other cities, I try to find that place. I will try to find the one place to impress me that's not fancy and expensive.
Yeah,
That's those are my
yeah. If you're a rich person, you can just go to the best place, the most expensive spot in town, and do that. That's just not us. We don't roll like that normally.
but the best places aren't always the most expensive places.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people that's their gauge is how much it costs, but we're not. That's not always the best gauge. I agree with you.
There is a who is this? What's the name of that food award?
Oh, damn, I don't know.
James English, I believe, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place in Richmond that got a food award.
Well, you're not talking about the Michelin star thing,
No,
right?
no, 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 no. There's no Michelin stars in Richmond.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, you said food award. I have no
No,
idea.
it's oh man, what's the name of these food awards? It's a food award thing,
Yeah.
a prestigious food award.
Mm-hmm.
And in Richmond, Virginia, there was a place that got one of these awards,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a hole in the wall mom and pop like fried chicken spot. It's like a spot that no one even notices or cares about. But like this food expert went there and said, "Oh, this is one of the best restaurants in the country."
You're talking about an actual award, not a rating, right? Not like a Zagat rating.
No, no, no. It's a national award. I'm gonna try to look it up now. But in fact, there's a Filipino restaurant in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's in New Jersey. It could be in New York. If it's in New York, or it's maybe just outside of New York, there's a mom and pop Filipino place there that just recently got recognized by a national food publication. And if you went there, it looks like your typical Filipino restaurant that you would find in Virginia Beach
Mm-hmm.
or anywhere else in the world. Nothing fancy, just a Filipino spot.
Right.
But their food was, a critic said, "Hey, this is some of the best food in the country." And all of a sudden, he wrote about it, and now they have lines every day out the door.
Ah.
Carinderia is the name of the restaurant
Right.
in New York. It's in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Esquire magazine called Carinderia among America's best 20 restaurants.
Wow.
Carinderia. And it's like I said, it's just a regular Filipino. You would go there and not think anything of it. You would think, oh, it's just another Filipino restaurant. But this place, Esquire said, yo, it's one of the 20 best in the country. And it's not like a fancy restaurant. It's not like there's a chef and you have,
Mm-hmm.
a waiter. You have to dress up in suit and tie. No, you can go in there flip flop in shorts and a tank top. That kind of place. Carinderia. And yeah. And all of a sudden, it's been one of the best in the country. Carinderia. I mean, I've it's on my list of places to go. On what if I'm in that area, I have to hit that spot up. It's in Nyack, New York, which I don't know where that is, but
Okay.
and yeah, But yeah, well, I was looking up this place in Richmond. Like I said, it's a mom and pop. I think it's like like an old lady runs it, and she like cooks fried chicken or something. I'm trying to remember. I don't even remember the name of the award.
Yeah.
Food award. I don't remember. And there's a lot of different food awards also.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's here. It is. Mama J's Kitchen. It's called Mama J's Kitchen. It's a Southern and soul food place.
But it's Filipino?
No, it's not Filipino. I think it's black.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying it's like a hole in the wall spot.
Right, that you got to try out.
Yeah, and it's got like an award. It's not like a Michelin star award. That's what I'm trying to say. It's I don't remember the name of the awards. It's gonna kill me. Mama J's Kitchen. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's on my list of. I haven't been there yet. It's on my list of places to go. So I'm going. It's go there and enjoy it. I take you.
You better eat that chicken slow.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, you're always asking me, what's your favorite
James
chicken?
Beard Award.
That's it. James Beard. That's him.
Right.
I don't know who James Beard is, but I know he gives give food awards.
Right.
And I believe Mama J's. I could be wrong. I think it's Mama J's though.
Mm-hmm.
That got this award. So, but yeah, you're always asking me, where's your favorite place for fried chicken? And I always give you a different answer because to me, fried chicken's different. And the thing is, I think you eat more fried chicken than me.
No, I don't. I don't think so. I mean, I eat like processed freezer fried chicken.
So do I.
I'm saying that's generally what I eat. Weekends are when I eat well, and that's generally when I hang out with you.
I rarely eat fried chicken. I mean, I rarely.
Well, we ate it yesterday.
I know that's what
we both got chicken and waffles.
Yeah, but I don't go out to go for fried chicken. That's what I'm saying. And you always ask me, "Where's your favorite fried chicken spot?" And I'll give you an answer.
Yeah.
But, I'm not exactly a fried chicken expert, and I'm saying you probably know better than I do where the best fried chicken is.
Okay.
So I'm just saying you have the knowledge yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Look within yourself.
Don't give me the last dragon crap or something. I saw where you were going. Jeez.
I couldn't get there. I was trying to get there.
I saw that. I was like, so cool.
I can't even remember the name of the cookie, the fortune cookie company. That's what I was trying to remember.
Oh,
the fortune cookie company.
Yeah, neither do I. But...
In the Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Where Bruce Leroy is trying to find the right answers from the fortune cookie, and turns out the fortune cookie company is just a computer.
Right.
There is no person
of wisdom. Who's the master? Yeah.
It turns out you have the knowledge within yourself.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying. You are an expert. You just don't know it yet.
Oh Lord.
If you're going to go to a Filipino restaurant in the 757, where do you go? Which one would you suggest that you go to? Let's say you have a relative. Let's say you have a cousin.
I just tell them to go to Phelan's. That's my go-to place.
Phelan's in Virginia Beach.
Right. Off of Princess Anne, Lynn Haven, I guess. So yeah, that's my go-to. I mean, it's along the same vein as other Filipino restaurants in the area, but I just enjoy the food there more. And I've had there's some restaurants where the food is inconsistent. So
what do you like there?
I just seasick a lot. I'm a big seasick fan. It's spicy enough that it's enjoyable. But if I want to impress somebody who's younger, I would take them to Auntie's because it's more modernized Filipino. So it just depends on what I'm going for and who the person is, What about you?
My favorite, where I would normally go, it's probably Kainan in Virginia Beach.
Mm-hmm.
And I like their lechon there probably more than any other lechon. Their kare-kare is good too, but they don't always have kare-kare.
Mm-hmm.
But it's better. And there's also a spot in Norfolk, Maymar Poke is the name of the place. The guy who runs that, I sound stupid saying this, but he puts love into his food.
I can't even drink now because I'm trying not to laugh.
No, the difference between what he does and some of the other Filipino restaurants is he it's not like he mass produces food for it's not like he cooks food for the masses. He just cooks a little bit and cooks it well.
Like you're cooking for his family?
No, he's cooking for a lot of the other Filipino restaurants in the area. They'll cook like enough pancit for 50 people, right, and enough adobo for 30 people, and enough Sini-Gang for 30 people.
Right.
This guy will cook enough adobo for 5 people. But, it's not.
He's not made. You mean he makes it to order?
He doesn't make it to order, but he doesn't make a lot, and you could tell when he makes it, it's not like he's using quality ingredients. Let's just say that.
Okay.
You could tell he uses quality ingredients, and it's a. He cares about his food. It sounds so cliche and stupid, but
keep thinking of the Sarah Michelle Gellar movie where she's like putting magic into food when you're talking like this. I'm like, all right, sure.
I bet you don't know the name of that movie.
I don't. I really don't.
I think it's Simply Irresistible. I don't know. I didn't like that movie that much.
No, I didn't either. But it just popped in my head, and it had the guy that was the young Indiana Jones for a while. And that kind of stuff sticks in my head for some reason.
What do you think of? There's a Filipino restaurant in Virginia Beach called Renee's Kitchenette. What do you think of that? You've been there.
I like the ambiance. The food was good. The portions were good. The one dish I ordered, there were parts of it that were kind of not cooked correctly, or they were kind of overcooked. That's why I feel weird, like what do you call it? Telling people to go there, but I haven't given them a second chance to try more of the menu. So I still think they're good. I haven't been like completely floored by their food, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
I love them. Yeah. I love them. I think they have some of the best Filipino food in the area.
Right.
They're just pricey. They're expensive.
Mm-hmm.
They do cook to order.
Right.
They are
Yeah. Well, what I'm talking about is I got some skewers, and they were kind of like certain ends were burnt over.
You got barbecue.
Yeah. Barbecue skewers, whatever. And they were like certain parts were like overcooked, and it's just like, okay.
Now you're picky. Now you're
what? What? I'm just telling you my experience. This is anecdotal information.
Now you're tasting the food.
Hey, when my skewer is a little bit, overdone, I'm not, I don't mind if things are a little bit medium rare, but when they're like well done, that's when the flavor is gone and stuff like that, or close to burnt. That's not my thing.
Side note: I've never in my life called barbecue skewers.
Sorry.
I'm just saying that's me.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, dang.
Skewers.
I don't know if that's what people. I mean, when I say I call them barbecue too, but when I'm trying to be descriptive for people that might not know what we're talking about,
everyone knows what barbecue is.
No, they don't. They don't. When you say barbecue, people must think of like brisket or
white
chicken.
people. White people. Yeah, call skewers.
I'm saying we're talking. We're not. You're assuming that everybody that's listening to us is, Filipino, grew up in a Filipino house. So there might be people that don't have the Filipino experience. So I'm trying to be a little more inclusive. I don't know why you got to be. I mean,
everyone knows what barbecue is.
I don't think so. I think that's an assumption. Excuse me, an assumption you're making.
I've never ever in my life called it skewers. And I think if you're listening to a Sini-Gang podcast, you would know what barbecue is.
Okay.
Even if you're white, if you're listening to the Sini-Gang, you know what barbecue is.
I don't think everybody imagines what we say when we say barbecue.
Skewers.
Barbecue sticks, barbecue skewers, barbecue sticks.
I don't think anyone in the Philippines called it skewers.
All right.
I'm just saying. I just want people to know that I don't say skewers.
All right. You didn't say skewers. So, I said skewers. Yeah. Sorry. I must have touched a nerve there with my skewer somehow. Jeez. Get sensitive when you've been drinking. I don't know. You're not even feeling this, are you?
No.
I didn't think
so.
But
of course I'm not. I didn't have as much as you.
I didn't. Like I said, I got about a finger's worth. I said I put 2 fat fingers in. I'm down about a finger. So,
yeah, if we go to a restaurant, this is like a $15 drink. Just letting you know.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's a $35 bottle, and there's like 100 drinks in there.
Right.
But yeah, if we go to a restaurant around here, we're paying for this.
Oh yeah. We did that flight the one time of well that was whiskey. That wasn't was it bourbon? That flight
No,
we did?
that was Scotch.
Scotch whiskey. Okay.
I'm not a Scotch drinker. That's one thing.
God, that was
But the thing is,
that was rough.
They had some Scotch there that I rarely see.
Mm-hmm.
Some high level Scotch, and I said, and it was our first time at this restaurant,
right?
And I felt like splurging,
yeah.
And I said,
was it like 16-year-old or 15-year-old or something like that? Scotch, some I can't remember the exact number. That's what I'm saying. There's a different.
We had 4 different kinds, and yeah, they were all different years.
Yeah, like I know there was one that was like 10, one was like 12-ish.
We had Glenlivet, we had Glenfiddich.
Uh-huh.
And for those of you who are unknowledgeable about Glenlivet and Glenfiddich, those are scotches that are very high quality.
Yeah. Very potent too. Because damn.
But yeah, we had that stuff.
When you're not Scotch drinkers.
I mean, I'm also not, you know. I also never had. I mean, I'm not saying I've never had Scotch either.
Mm-hmm.
I knew they were good,
mm-hmm.
and they were expensive. That's just, you know, and I'm probably not going to do that again.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I'm doing it again either.
Man, this drink, if you inhale like really hard while you're drinking,
mm-hmm.
it hits you in the eyes and the throat.
The throat, yeah, I didn't get anything with my eyes yet.
Well,
I had to
take a deep breath while you're drinking it.
While you're drinking, while you're drinking,
you know, drink it and then breathe through your nose like a deep breath, and get the sensation of
my throat's burning, but I didn't get anything with my. Ouch. Okay, never mind. It's a little bit in the eyes, but mostly my throat.
No, it's making me cry.
I think I have a mild cold, and it's kind of like blocking a little bit of it.
Well, keep drinking.
Yeah. Then maybe your cold won't be cured, but you won't care about it anymore. Either way.
I do drink a lot of vodka when I get colds.
Vodka?
Yes.
I never heard of vodka. It's like, yeah,
it clears out my sinuses like crazy.
I thought people used to do like what, hot toddies, and isn't that like hot whiskey or something?
I don't do that hot toddy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I tried it one time. Someone made it, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. So,
yeah, that's a white people remedy.
I've only seen it.
Hence the name hot toddy.
Yeah, I've only heard it like talked about it in like old TV shows and stuff. Yeah,
hot toddies, neti pots.
Isn't that where you put water in your nose?
Yeah, water in your nose, and it comes out of your other nose, or sometimes you can make it come out of your mouth.
Yeah, comes out of your mouth. I mean, I knew about the going from nostril to nostril, but okay. Yeah,
I don't do that stuff.
Yeah.
I'll just
drink vodka.
drink vodka.
You just drink it straight? Are you like?
Yes.
Okay, just asking.
I drink a lot of stuff straight. I drink my coffee straight. Black. I drink it black.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I do. I drink a lot of. I drink my coffee like my beers. So I drink a lot of coffees that are like, you know, different.
Okay.
And I'll go to my coffee spot, and then he'll be like, "Ooh, I got this new coffee from Ecuador," or he'll be like, "Ooh, I got a new coffee from."
Would you ever do that one where they go through the animal, where they like the animal poops out the beans and then they make coffee out of it?
I will try it if I ever get the chance. Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if that's something.
It's a civet cat.
Oh, right.
It's a civet cat.
Okay.
In Asia, I believe a lot of times in Indonesia, but they do this in the Philippines. And in I forgot what it's called. I forgot the brand in the Philippines, but yeah, they feed a civet cat, which looks like a leopard, or it's like a wild.
I thought it would look like more like a red panda. No, maybe I'm thinking.
Yeah, it could look like it's like a spotted panda, or a spotted fox looking cat.
Yeah,
it's a civet cat, is what it is.
Yeah, just look up that.
They feed it chocolates or something. They feed it something.
Okay.
The food goes into their bellies, and their bellies do like this weird fermentation of what they get fed, and they poop out these seeds, which turned into like awesome coffee.
Okay.
I'm told. That's the
And you're
the
okay
simplistic
with
version.
You're okay with trying that.
Yes, and it's
Okay.
really expensive. It's supposed to be like the most expensive coffee in the world.
Mm.
And yeah, they do have it in the Philippines. Yes, I would try it. I mean, it sounds gross,
Yeah.
but oddly enough, I'd rather have that than balut.
I like balut.
To me, coffee is coffee, but
Balut is just, to me, it's like duck soup already in its own container. It's I don't know. It tastes fine. It's the bones that are the issue.
yeah. So yeah, they feed these civet cats. I don't know what they feed it. But yeah, they poop out beans.
Mhm.
Yeah, and the beans turn out to be good coffee.
Wow.
I'm trying to see. I mean, if you see the poop of these animals, it does look like poop seeds. I don't know. Oh man, it's you look it up yourself.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can Google it yourself.
Right.
And like I said, people say it's really good, so
Okay.
I would try it.
Right.
I would try it. But yeah, it's coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have been told it's safe, then I would eat it. I would drink it. If I knew it wasn't safe, and because to me the thing about poop drinks, you would think it's like this, and you catch dysentery or
Yeah, something
yeah,
like that.
But apparently, when you get that out of your head, it's not going to give you poop disease. Then I'll enjoy it.
I don't know how you can do that and not be okay with balut. I mean, I think that's grosser. It's in balut. The coffee that we're just talking about.
Yeah, but when I'm drinking coffee, to me it looks like coffee.
So it's just a perception of it
Well,
because
I'm sure I don't know what the taste is yet.
Mhm. Because it doesn't look weird.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I don't like liver. I don't eat liver.
Yeah.
And to me, if I don't like liver, I'm pretty sure balut's not that much of a.
I don't know how you can correlate them, but okay.
I'm just saying liver looks normal, and I don't like it. Now, duck embryo,
okay.
I'm probably not gonna like either.
All right.
It's not the look; it's the taste and the
taste
and the crunching.
Okay, I'll give you the texture. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm not a
foodie.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not I don't do all that with foods and everything. So
I think you're more of a foodie than you think you are. I think you need to get it out of your head that you're not a foodie, because you are a foodie.
All right. Let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
Sure, this is the part of our podcast where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. Neither Boogie nor I are actual native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog, so if we get some aspect of the word or phrase incorrect, like its pronunciation, general usage, or some nuance of its meaning, feel free to let us know, because we value your feedback and we would like to be correct whenever possible. But keep in mind that we've said in the past, and we will continue to say, that this is not an education knowledge-based podcast. So what we're doing is just offering you a little piece of the culture, a little piece of the language, just as a fun thing. So that, like, maybe if someone uses a word or phrase in your presence, you have some idea what they're talking about. Or if you want to feel even more adventurous and use the word just to impress your Filipino friends, there you go. You have that little piece of knowledge to work with. But, like I said, if we do it wrong, don't make us feel bad. Just let us know, and we'll have that information to move forward. Do you have a word or phrase, Boogie?
Let's go with masarap.
Masarap.
Masarap ang kape.
Masarap ang kape.
Masarap ang lechon sa kainan.
Masarap ang sisig sa feelings.
So masarap.
Masarap, which means delicious, right? Pretty much.
Yep.
So let's make masarap our
word of the day.
Masarap.
Masarap. Anything else you have there, Sterno?
Nothing on my end, Boogie.
Make sure you visit our website, www.cine-gang.com.
Or email us at thecinegang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at The Sini-Gang.
Find us on Facebook on facebook.com/The Sini-Gang. And look for our videos on YouTube. Do a search for our URL, www.cine-gang.com. And that should take you to our videos. And if you happen to go there, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. And we'd really appreciate it. So until next time, this is Turno Supernova.
And this is l-boogy, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and sige na. Gosh!
Are we
Gosh!
good? Are we good? It was a show.
Gosh!
Yeah. Dude, we're watching the Final Four in case people are
Not the Final Four.
I mean, not the Final Four, the NCAA tournament.
Round of 32.
Yeah, my bad. But we're watching Duke squeak by. So, UCF. So, anyway.
Damn!
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Come back for our next episode. Till then, take care.